Okay, moving on to problems 19 and 20. Still very challenging, but we can handle it. Okay, number 19 is negative 4x minus 2y is equal to 14. And then negative 10x plus 7y is equal to negative 25. All right, if I take a look at the least common multiple here of 4 and 10, the least common multiple, the first time their times tables would cross, would be at 20. Okay, the first times their times tables would cross would be at 14. 14 is a lower number, so I'm going to go ahead and eliminate y. Also, they're already opposite in sign. Okay, so what we're going to need to do in the top, we're going to need to get this to 14, so we're multiplying the top equation by 7. We need to get this to 14, so we'll multiply the bottom equation by 2. So let's move across the top. 7 times negative 4 is negative 28x. 7 times negative 2 is negative 14y. And 7 times 14, that is going to be 98. Okay? Now here we're going to distribute 2 times negative 10. That is going to be negative 20x. Okay? 2 times 7y, that's going to be positive 14y. And 2 times negative 20, that's negative 50. Okay? Now we're set to eliminate now. Negative 28 and negative 20 is negative 48x. Anything plus its opposite is 0, so we've eliminated the y. 98 minus 50 is positive 48. We'll divide both sides by negative 48, and x is going to be negative 1. Since my numbers are small on the top equation, I'm going to bring this back to the top equation. So let's replace the x with negative 1, and we're going to solve for y. Negative times a negative is positive, so 4 minus 2y is equal to 14. We're simplified on the left-hand side, simplified on the right, so let's go ahead and solve. Subtract 4 from both sides. Negative 2y is equal to 10. Divide by negative 2, and y is equal to negative 5. So we've got the coordinate negative 1, negative 5 is the point, the common solution to both those equations. That's the point where they aren't going to intersect. Moving on to number 20, I've got 3x minus 2y is equal to 2. I've got 5x minus 5y is equal to 10. If I'm looking at the x's, the least common multiple of 3 and 5 is going to be 15. The least common multiple of 2 and 5 is going to be 10. So I'm going to work there. Okay? Now, in order to get to 10, I need to multiply the 2 by a 5. And in order to get to 10 here, I'm going to have to multiply this by negative 2. Okay, remember, one's got to be positive, one's got to be negative. Right now, they're both negative, so I had to multiply one by a different sign. Moving across the top, 5 times 3x is 15x. 5 times negative 2y is negative 10y. And 5 times 2 is 10. Down here, negative 2 times 5x is negative 10x. Negative 2 times a positive 5y is positive 10y. And negative times a positive is negative 20. Okay, 15 minus 10x is 5x. Anything plus its opposite is 0, so we've eliminated the y. 10 minus 20 is negative 10. Divide by 5, and x is negative 2. I'm going to go back up to the top equation here. The numbers are a little bit smaller, so I've got 3 times negative 2 minus 2y is equal to 2. Okay? 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Okay? Simplified on the left, simplified on the right, so let's solve. I'll add 6 to both sides. That gives me negative 2y is equal to positive 8. Divide by negative 2, and y is negative 4. So we have the coordinate when x is negative 2, y is negative 4. That's the common solution. That's where the two lines are going to intersect.